Welcome, Bear Nation, here for game 2 of this doubleheader. Second one of the 4-game weekend set between the Bears and the Lions, brought to you by NBA Roofing. I'm Anthony Brown. Bears fell in a tough 3-1 loss game 1, but back out here prepared for game 2. So we'll start with the Bears. Batting first, and in center field will be Drew Glassy. Second, and in right field, Will Jones. Designated hitter will be Connor Smith. He'll hit third. E.J. Rednell is your left fielder. He'll be fourth. Nick Clarno at third base. He'll bat fifth. Bryce Stober, he's your catcher for game 2. He'll bat sixth. Matt Mackey, first baseman. He'll bat seventh. In the 8th spot, shortstop David Bell. And batting ninth, Wade Kuda. He'll be at second base. And on the mound will be Tanner Moyers for game 2. This is a 9-inning game. The lineup he'll meet for the Lions looks a lot like the lineup he saw that the Bears saw in game 1. Jordan Loth will be batting leadoff. Ruben Trillo, he'll be hitting second. Tyler Lala, third base. He'll be batting third. Trevor Bailey, he'll be hitting fourth. Hunter Holland, fifth. Scotty Lee, sixth. Kyle Jennings, seventh. Austin Treadway, eighth. And Chad Hubbard, batting ninth. Andrew Hazel will be the pitcher on the mound for game 2 for the Lions. And just like that, Moyer starts Loth off with a strike. Loth will be playing in center field. He made a couple big plays in game 1. Bears offense was stifled by the pitching, and they started out so hot with their own defense and then kind of fell apart late. Big swing and a miss there. Moyer's looking to add on. Said it earlier, they have 4 aces they feel like in this pitching staff. So Moyer's, it's his turn to follow Shirazi, who got the first start. Another one low will even the count at 2-2. And that one popped straight up in the air. Following game 1, the Bears fell to 14-8, and the Lions moved up to 11-10. 11-6 in conference play for the Bears. 8-9. Lions looking to get even in conference play. The Bears looking to send them back to 500 overall. That one's right at us. A liner. Right between the legs. Almost was able to get my hand on it. Got to keep your head on a swivel over here. The ball's coming in hot. Just missed all the equipment. Counts 2-2. And that one sent out the left field in play. Somebody who has a glove and can make a play on it. Not over here at us. And just like that, blood's pumping. The game started. The first out of game 2 has been made. Designated hitter, Ruben Trillo. He's up to bat now. Trillo got a couple of walks, or got a walk and a single in game 1 to go with a couple of flyouts. Big swing and a miss right there. Evens the count now, 1-1. Catches a piece of that one. Nice long swing out of Trillo. And that one's low. Counts back even, 2-2. And this one's sent out. Is it going to get down? And it will. It'll split the gap. Glassy's unable to cut it off. Trillo now looking for three. That's at the fence. He'll get a stand-up triple. Out. Caught the gap. Got past both outfielders out there. And Trillo walks into third base. And just like that, the Lions are back cooking. Tyler Lala. Didn't make a lot of noise at the plate in game one. A couple of strikeouts, but he's a confident hitter, and all he needs is one to get into the outfield. Counts even, 1-1. Right-hander on right-hander right here. Trillo trying to get some attention over here at third base. Moyer's looking right at him, but a good stop by Stober doesn't allow for the ball to get past. No advancement of the runners. And this one is hammered out towards center field. And it's gonna be gone. 2-run home run. Almost straightaway center right over the scoreboard out there. Glassy gave it a look. Knew it was gone. And Tyler Lala has the Lions on the board early here. Something you don't normally see too much out of the Bears. They've been dominant in first innings this year, but they're being swarmed right now thanks to a 2-run shot. Good job by Moyers to fire in a strike to follow up. As now he faces Hunter Holland, or correction, Trevor Bailey. Catcher looks at a strike right there, or looks at a ball. Evens up the count, 1-1. Counts now 2-1. Moyer's low. 3-1 is now the count. Just one out here, top of the first. And one pulled foul. And this one's also pulled out in the left center. Glassy circles behind it, makes the play for the second out. Now Hunter Holland steps up to the plate. Moyers. The pitch, first pitch strike. Moyers coming into today 2-1 on the season. 3.00 ERA on 24 innings pitched. And he had 27 strikeouts to his name. Gets a swing and a foul ball right there. He's looking for a big put-out pitch right here. Get himself out of the inning. And, thought we were going to get it. Don't look like he was thinking about it. Just a little too high. Holland's got a nice tall stance, so strike zone's a little bigger than others. The Warriors now 1-2 on the count. Looking for an answer. Couldn't get an offer at that one. Counts even, 2-2. And this one's just off the end of the bat. This will be a tough play as it's a long run. And that'll lead to an infield single for Holland. Just too long of a run right there. Claire, no one able to get in time. Extends the inning. That's all you can ask for if you're a Lion. Keep the inning going. And now Scotty Lee up at the plate. Mars Hill's team coming into today. Let's get a check on the runner over there. Nice, good move. Able to get back. They came in today scoring 152 runs. Team batting average of 286. On base percentage of 386. Slugging percentage of 434. And they had 17 total home runs. Make that 18 now. As all those numbers have slightly improved today as they have had an efficient day offensively. Nothing spectacular, but that home run was a deep shot. They were stifled early on in game one. I found a way to figure it out, got some people on, and then made the Bears pay for mistakes. Another check on the run over at first base. Feels like the Lions have done a good job of beating the Bears at their own game. Strong pitching, good defense, and timely hitting. Right now, looking for a big-time strikeout or something to get out of this inning. Moyer's trying to build some energy. He's up 0-2 on the count, 2 outs. Lee at the plate. Holland at first. Moyer's set. And he checks on Holland again. That's a really good move. It's a really strong move. And now running, throw down the second. It's a little high, and that'll go into center field. But Holland will stay there. Stolen base for Holland. Back at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on second, 2 outs. Moyers. And that one's right at me again. They're out in front of him. And this one gets out. Will it get down? It looks like it will in the gap. It hits the fence. That's going to bring across 1 and a double for Lee. 2 out, 2 strike double. Scotty Lee Another run brought across. And the Lions are taking a page out of the Bears' book. They're loud. They're getting runs across right now. We're going to get a quick conversation between pitching coach and Moyers. Seems pretty spirited. A frustrating day for the Bears. I think they feel like they've missed some opportunities, both at the plate and in the field. Quick conversation will hopefully fix some of the issues they're facing right now. As they're down 3-0 on 4 hits by the Lions, and they haven't even touched the bats yet. It's the Bears team that was playing extremely well coming into this as well. So, just having some difficulty. Now Kyle Jenkins up at the plate. He looks at a first pitch ball. In the overall series, Alar is 79-37 against Mars Hill when playing at home. The win by the Lions snapped a 5-game win streak of the Bears between the lines in this all-time series. It's also the first home weekend set. Home game since, this is the first home game since March 3rd and the first home weekend set since February 21st. Bears been doing a lot of road tripping. Finally back home. And that one low, even to the count up now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, runner out at second base. Jenkins at the plate. Dangerous hitter himself. Reached on a bunt single in game 1. The Bears were also coming off of a 10-game South Atlantic Conference win streak, longest in the history of the Bears. That got snapped on Saturday and then dropping this one. It gets by at home plate. Lee's going to turn, but he gets nothing there. And that's a walk. Now runners are on the corner. And Moyers is in some trouble. He's in a pickle right now, and he's going to have to dig deep to get out of it. Now Austin Treadwell at the plate. He swings. Pulls another one this way. Batters are ahead on Moyers today. Pulling a lot of his stuff this way right at us. Runners on the corner. 2 outs. Check on Jenkins. In game 1, this combination right here is what broke the ice. Getting the first run across. Jenkins took off, got in a little bit of a pickle. Caused the throwing error, which allowed for Lee to score. Mars Hill already got 3 in this inning, looking for some more runs. 2 outs. Check on Jenkins. Nobody down in the bullpen for the Bears, so Moyers is going to have to dig deep and get out of this himself. He's going to have a little more trouble before they start warming somebody up. Good pitch right there. Makes the count 0-2 on Treadwell. One strike away from getting out of this situation with just minimal damage done. Check over on Jenkins. Runners doing their part, trying to get something to happen. Maybe get a balk, get something. And Moyers looking for a big time out here. Maybe a strikeout. Looking for number 28 on the season. Just sticks the bat out. What a job by Treadwell right there. He was all off. Just stuck the bat out. Was able to get a piece of it. That one fouled straight back. Staying alive is Treadwell. He's done a good job of that so far. Playing at second base. Not the biggest of frame guys, so it's hard to hit his strike zone, and he knows when it's going in there, he's got a chance at it. He'll foul it off, put it in play, make something happen. Down 0-2 still here. Moyers gets the swing and a miss. That one's dug out. Bears give up 3, but they still have a lot of time left as this game's just getting started here on the Bear Sports Network. Anthony Brown back with you on the Bear Sports Network, presented by NBA Roofing. Bears come up in the bottom half of this first inning. Looking for an answer now, as the Lions continuing a little bit of a run they got on the end of game 1, get 3 runs here. And Glassy starts us off with a foul sent a very far away behind us. Already had more foul balls this inning in this direction than we've had almost any other game I've worked here. A lot of action this way right now. It's Glassy. Has that one over to first. Just in time to beat them. They were in the shift, and Treadwell had to get that one out the glove fast. Makes the quick work. Glassy. 2 pitches, 1 out, 4-3 put out. Will Jones now. He's able to get a bunch of walks in his first, or in game 1. senior, went to show bunt. Instead, took one extremely high. The wind is really starting to pick up, blowing more in now, as that one goes off the back of the helmet. And on a warm day, that just doesn't feel nice. Good thing he has a helmet on, but just kind of off the back of the helmet there. Might wake you up a little bit, shock you some as it hits square on the padding. With that, the Bears have their first base runner. Connor Smith is now at the plate. Jones doing something he's been able to do all day, just getting on base. Smith, he looks at a first pitch strike. Hitting in the designated hitter spot. Bears trying to answer the big home run in the top half of the first. There's another one sent over here. Had to hit a couple trees behind me. Land in the yard, and we'll be at 0-2. And everybody turns their focus back on the play. Pitch on the inside right there. Tough take by Smith. Didn't budge on the off speed. Andrew Hazel, freshman, is on the mound for the Lions in game 2. Right-hander out of Ontario, Canada. And this one's stroked back right up the middle, looking for 2, and they turn it. Nice strong slide in the second base, but even a better turn by Austin Treadwell right now as the Lions are on fire. They get the 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. Bears down 3-0 on the Bear Sports Network.
Cordell Harris Insurance Agency, a family-owned and operated business serving the Hickory area since 1981, where we strive to take care of you and your den like family. As an independent insurance agency, we offer a vast spectrum of coverage for your commercial and personal insurance needs with our extensive network of providers. Cordell Harris Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of Lenoir-Rhyne Athletics. Protect your den with Cordell Harris. Go Bears!
Hickory's hometown jeweler celebrates our hometown teams, college sweethearts. These couples met and fell in love in Hickory and have been together ever since. For the past 38 years, we've helped our clients celebrate a lot of milestones, and stories like these are some of our favorites. Bring your love back to where it all began. Show your college sweetheart the past as you look together to the future, and let us help you start your future here at Oz's Jewelers.
Back here on the Bear Sports Network, Anthony Brown bringing you to you game 2 of a 4-game weekend set between Lenoir-Rhyne and Mars Hill. Tanner Moyer is looking to come back after a rough first inning. They'll face Chad Hubbard playing at the shortstop spot. He's got that double play started off that ended the inning. In the field, and now at the plate, he'll look to make some noise. And he gets a single. This Lions offense, they have come alive. They scored a run in the 5th, 6th, 7th of game 1. And now they've scored a run here. They scored 3 runs in the first, and they get a leadoff single by Hubbard. Bears desperately looking for an answer as they haven't been able to do anything lately against this offense of the Lions. Loth at the plate. Leadoff hitter. And he looks at an off-speed pitch first. Loth was a flyout victim to left field in his first appearance. That one's down in the dirt. Scooped out pretty easily, though, by Stober. Nice check over there at first. And good job by Loth to get back. He stuck in quicksand for a second. Well, not Stuff, my bad. That's Hibbard. Loth is at the plate. Counts 1 ball, 1 strike. Hibbard at first. Moyers on the mound. Loth waiting for the pitch. Instead, we're going to check on Hibbard one more time. Moyers is a good move over there. I thought he had a couple really close calls in the last inning. And that's 3 in a row over there at first base. Just making sure he's not going to run. And this one is pulled right into the bullpen of the Bears. Got a little action going in there, so it's been a rough one for Tanner Moyers to start. This Bears starting pitching. They've been pretty dominant all season. They're not having the greatest of goes right now against this lineup of Mars Hill. Just figured something out. Pitch on the outside, taking for a ball. Counts even up now, 2-2. Bears on the season pitching staff is giving up 3.4 earned runs a game. It's led to a 14-7 win total from the starters. And a good check over there. I thought he might have had him. Gonna get a call back safe, but Moyers, that was an absolute fantastic move. Keeping Hubbard on his toes. Pitch at the plate. And that one hits right off of a light. Don't see that too often. It hits right off the light post and comes straight down. You've also seen Bears pitching struggling as much as they are right now. And this one, Bears try to roll 2 themselves. Toss. And they just take 1 as David Bell decides to eat it. Or it's going to be an obstruction call. We're going to have an obstruction call, which will lead to a double play anyway. So 2 outs for the Bears. We're going to have a quick discussion between coach from Mars Hill and field umpire, but I don't know if he's going to win this battle. Brings in Ruben Trillo. He gets under one. Kuda calls for it, makes the play, and the unconventional 1-2-3 inning for the Bears. Settle them down after a rough first inning. Down 3-0, looking for the bats to get going here on the Bear Sports Network.
Did you know Geico could save you hundreds on car insurance and a whole lot more? So what are you waiting for? Hip Hop Group Tag Team to help you plan dessert?
Fresh vanilla, rocky road, chocolate, peanut butter cookie dough. Scoop this, scoop this, scoop this, scoop this, scoop shakalaka, 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 shaka, scoop shakalaka, shakalaka, shakalaka.
Geico. Switch today and see all the ways you could save.
Back here on the Bear Sports Network. LR down 3-0. They face against the Lions. But the play is E.J. Rennell. And he's first pitch swinging. That one going to stay in play. It's going to have a chance. It's going to have a chance. And it's caught in foul territory for the first out. E.J. Rennell. One pitch, one out. Foul territory. Clarno. Nick Clarno now up to the plate. Number 19, he's playing third base in game 2. Take the first pitch swing at it. Strike 1. And that one is sliced out. Will it stay fair down the line? No, just goes foul. It's another foul ball, so 0-2 is the count. That's a pretty looking strikeout right there. Just froze Clarno up. Hazel, his first strikeout of the day. Now he's looking for another 1-2-3 inning as he faces Bryce Stober. Trying to break the streak that the Lions are in right now. Walks up, showing bunt. Nothing instead. One ball, one strike to Stober. He also got on base a lot in game 1. Not a lot of walks, so takes a big swing at it right there as he wasn't looking for a walk there. Pitch is on the outside, evens the count 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, two outs in this inning. Bottom of the second. This is a 9-inning game. One on the outside to run the count full now, 3-2. Bears looking for their first hit of the game still. A swing, and that one's going to roll over to second base. Treadwell makes the play, and that'll do. 1, 2, 3 go the Bears. Still down 3-0 after 2 here on the Bear Sports Network. Back here on the Bear Sports Network, I'm Anthony Brown, bringing to you LR Baseball. Top of the third inning here, presented by NBA Roofing. Tyler Lila, he's had the biggest hit of the day. 2-run shot in his first appearance, and this time first pitch swinging, pops it straight up in the air. It's going to be called for. Kuda makes the play. And just like that, 1 out in the inning. Trevor Bailey, catcher up to bat. Fly out victim in his first time up. Looks at a first pitch strike there. Nice, good low strike. That one bounces in. Scooped up comfortably behind the plate at the Stover. Count is now even, 1-1. A big swing and a miss by Bailey. The Bears ahead 2-0. They need something to get some momentum here. You figure a nice strikeout in a 1-2-3 inning would do some magic for the Bears right now. They're looking for it. On a swing, he just gets a piece of that one. Staying alive, 1-2. One out, nobody on. Warriors with the pitch. And gets a swing and a miss. That'll do. Second out of the inning. Big strikeout right there. Second strikeout of the game for Warriors. Now, Hunter Holland. He'll come up to the plate. He had a big single. Came around to score on that. He was the third run of the inning in the first. Stole second base as well in the process. But we're going to get a short conversation between Holland and the manager down here at third base. Hunter Bryant is the head coach of the Lions. Bryant has his team one game over 500. One game under it in the conference, looking to get to that mark right now. As they have a 3-0 lead, they're played some good ball today. Bears looking for a 1-2-3 inning that might spark the offense. Morris gets ahead 2-0. Motion. Hitching the motion right there for Moyers. Doesn't do anything. Gets the ball. Just trying to throw out the timing. And I know Moyers, when he's at his best, I like to throw off that timing with his leg kick a little bit. Might be feeling himself now after a rough start. Count drops even 2-2. The action in the bullpen for the Bears has slowed down as well. Started that second inning, they had people warming up, thought they might need to go to the pen early as Warriors are struggling, but now he's 1 out away from his second 1-2-3 inning. And this one's rolled over here at third. Nice play by Clarno. Strong throw over is completed. And a good catch, stays on the bag. Mackey helps out his third baseman, and that'll do 1-2-3 go the Lions. And we're going to the bottom half of the third inning here on the Bear Sports Network.
Everett Chevrolet Buick GMC is ready for another exciting football season. Everett has been a proud sponsor of the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears for 25 years, and we wish the Bears a safe and successful season. And August means it's all systems go for another winning season with the Carolina Panthers. We have a tradition of winning in the Carolinas, and when you want to be a winner in the car, truck, or SUV game, come see the sales and service champions at Everett, because if you didn't get an Everett deal, you dropped the ball, baby. Woo!
I knew that there was an opportunity to have my college paid for if I was good enough to play baseball at that level. That was going to make a big difference in my family. D2 baseball gave me an opportunity to play at a high level and to get an education that's going to be valuable for me throughout the rest of my life. I chose to take my experience of being a student athlete and pursue that within my career and to get a master's degree. If I wouldn't have had a baseball scholarship, there'd be no chance that I'm doing what I'm doing today.
Back here on the Bear Sports Network, Matt Mackey looking to get it started off. His first appearance of the day. Bears down 3-0 here. Looking for something. First pitch strike pushed over to Mackey. Mackey able to hold up on that one. Count runs even, 1-1. Strike right there, Mackey down, 1-2, looking to battle. Looking to battle here. Hazel now, looking for a strikeout. And he bounces one about 5 feet in front of the plate there. Mackey, it's an easy take. Hazel has one strikeout on the day. That was one looking of Clarno. Disgusting off-speed pitch. Froze him. And Mackey now in front of this one. That's going to be up into the sun. The sun's going down, so it's a little bit more of an awkward position, but that's well played out there by the shortstop, and that'd be the first out of the inning. F6 brings up number 1, David Bell, playing at the shortstop spot. Bell takes a first pitch strike. Hazel has done a good job of just filling up the strike zone. Hit Will Jones, but other than that, he's been pretty tight with all of his pitches. That one's skied high up in the air, right over the top of the light post. Out foul. So up 2-0 in the count. Hazel. And that one's ripped out to left field, but play is made. Hung up just long enough. F7 for everybody scoring at home. Bears still looking for their first hit. Only one base runner's touched so far, and that was Will Jones in the form of a hit by pitch. And he was promptly turned into a double play. The next batter after him. So it's been great work by Hazel. And now he's got Kuda at the plate. Kuda started game 1 as well. Got removed for a quick second, then brought right back. Takes a big swing at it and misses. Counts even 1-1. Kuda gets under this one and sends it out to left field. Looks like he'll just have missed this one as it keeps carrying. Man, he just missed it. I saw it off the bat. Got it hard, but unable to get it to go over. And the Bears, 3 up, 3 down. Still down 3-0 here on the Bear Sports Network. Anthony Brown back with you on the Bear Sports Network. All our baseball presented to you by NBA Roofing. Tanner Moyers, he's done a good job of turning what was a rough start to this game into his type of game. Having control now. As gets a first pitch swing to go foul. Get back to my rosters real quick so I can tell you who's up at the plate. There we go. And that one's going to go hit by pitch. Scotty Lee will take first base. Bears looking for their second double play. Already turned one today, looking for another one now. Trying to do anything to keep their offense in this game. It's been a struggle all day. Just one of those days where they can't really get anything across the plate. Kyle Jenkins now at the plate. He earned a walk in his first appearance. Looks at a pitch low. And that one, golf, just a little late. Fouled off. Right next to the bullpen over here down the left field line. Jenkins now even in the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Check over at the runner. Morris has a good move over there to first base. Going to keep a lot of players active, keep them honest. Almost caught him a couple earlier. Turns his attention back to home. Lead going. Swing and a miss. Throw on the outside, and he stays on just barely. Good slide right there by Lee. Standing on the outside part of the bag. Decent throw. Just better timing by Lee down the line. Swing and a miss. Now it's count 1-2. No outs. Runner on second base. Lions trying to strike again. And this one hit high. It's going to have a chance to fall. It's in trouble. Clarno unable to make the play. That was a long run for all Bears involved and kind of fell in the Bermuda Triangle spot. Luckily for the Bears, it was in foul territory. Jenkins now with a new set of life. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Runner on second base in the form of Scotty Lee Moyers on the mound. Possibly looking for another strikeout here. He's already got a couple today. And that one's in the dirt. Good job by Stober. Stayed down. Blocks it. And just a nice check on the runner. Lee is doing a great job of making noise, making the Bears defenders have to work on the base paths that the Lions have been able to do. It's caused some gaps, allowed for some hits in this game. And now Moyers turns his attention back to the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just low. Runs the count full. Three and 2 is the count. And that is a walk. Tough at bat right there. Goes the way of the Lions. And now they have runners at first and second. Nobody out. And Austin Treadway is at the plate. Treadway Treadway struck out in his first at bat, so looking to make amends with that right here, get a big hit or something. Shows bunt, pulls back. Ball 1. Runners on first, second. Check on the runner at second. Bears trying to get something going here. Trying to get some type of momentum away from these Lions. And this one is roped out to left center, or right center, my bad. And the tag up by Scotty Lee allows for him to advance. One out in the inning, runners on the corner. Good base running by Lee. Fly out to center for Treadway, and now Chad Hubbard. He had a single in his first at bat, and then was part of a 6-4-3 double play. Well, 6-4 double play, some obstruction on the base pass. This will lead to a quick meeting at the mound between Stober and Moyers. They try to figure out what's going on, what they're going to do here in this situation. And just like that, we're going to have a pitching change. Tanner Moore is done after 3 1/3. We're going to get the numbers, get some warm-up pitches in, and we'll be back here on the Bear Sports Network. Back here on the Bear Sports Network. Bears, a little bit of a pickle here. Down 3-0. Runners on the corner with one out. And Tanner Moyers has been chased out of the game. To replace him will be Michael Allen. Michael Allen. It's his 9th appearance on the season. 6 1/3 so far pitched, the right-hander. Gonna check on the runner at first and immediately throws it away. That'll lead to one run being scored. Kyle Jenkins, he's going to turn and go from first to third on the wild throw. And just like that, Mars Hill now is leading 4-0 with another run in position to score. At the plate is Chad Hubbard. And Hubbard, it's hit in the back by a pitch. Not an ideal start right now if you're Michael Allen. Runners back on the corner at 1 out. Flips the lineup over. Jordan Loth up the bat. Jenkins on third. Hibbard on first. Loth has one get away. Stober unable to control it, and that leads to Jenkins scoring on the wild pitch. Allows for Hibbard to go up to second base. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. 2 runs have scored in this inning. Score is now 5-0. And another ball. The Lions have just taken all the juice away from the Bears. Seems like it's a role reversal of what we're used to seeing. Another one in the dirt. Nice strong take there. Three balls, no strikes, 1 out. Runner on second base. Loth at the plate. Fly out and a ground out. And finally, a strike pushed in there. 3-1. Allen comes set. He needs something here. Low. Runners on first and second. 1 out. Bears just looking for something, anything, a spark. Ruben Trillo comes up to the plate. He had a triple in the first inning. Bryce Stover's going to go out there, talk to his pitcher, see if he can just get him in the right frame of mind. It's got to be a nightmare start when you come out and the first thing you do is go to check on the runner, throw it against the wall, give up a run. It's got to be deflating. But if you're the Bears, you can't afford to sulk too much now. As we're going to have a quick meeting, and I think we will have another pitching changes for Allen. Not the ideal appearance, but we'll get the numbers, get the stats, and let him get his warm-up pitches in. We'll be back on the Bear Sports Network. back here on the Bear Sports Network. LR in a tough spot. Down 5-0, already giving up 2 runs in this inning. After a rough appearance for Michael Allen to make the quick switch to Braden Houston. Looking to get 2 outs here and get out of this inning. Stabilize this Bears defense. He inherits a situation with runners on first and second. And Ruben Trillo at the plate. Hubbard and Loth on second and first respectively. And that one is lined out to center field by Trillo off of the fence. That's going to bring across 1. It's looking to bring across 2. And they're going to hold up Loth at third base thanks to a good throw. 1 run comes in right there off of the RBI double, courtesy of Ruben Trillo. And Chad Hubbard comes around and scores. Loth goes around the third, and Trillo gets the double. Tyler Lala, he already has a 2-run home run today. He's got 2 more out there waiting for him if he wants it. Trillo now, he's got a couple of the hardest parts of the cycle out the way with the triple and the double. Ball right there to Lala. Counts 1-0. Correction, counts 2-0. Houston, another right-hander for the Bears. Looks to come set. And that pitch is low as well. 3-0. Three balls, no strikes, 1 out. Runners on second and third. Trillo at second. Loth at third. Bears needing something here. And that's ball 4. Load up the bases. Trevor Bailey, bases loaded. Big lefty at the plate. And he takes the first pitch ball. Six to nothing in favor of the Lions right now. Bears looking for something here. Get out of trouble, as they have been struggling so far. The rotation that's been doing so good all season, it's just really struggling to hit its spots right now, as we're going to get another mound visit. It's been one of those innings. Struggling to get right. Bullpens, it's still turning over there. You still got arms warming up and everything, as the Bears are looking for someone who can come in, throw some strikes, and get some outs. Lions are just one batter away from batting around this inning. Coach goes out there. That was a nice long talk. Normally he just goes out there, gives a couple words, and then walks off on his own. This time umpire had to go out there and get him. So you could see the frustration starting to build up for these coaches. I think really sensing a lack of energy from his team, trying to pull it out of him. Trevor Bailey at the plate. Up in the count, 2-0. And that one's high, 3-0. Can't put him anywhere, so got to give him something here. And a swing and a miss. Big swing on a 3-0 count. Houston looking for something right here. A strikeout after being down 3-0. Maybe roll over, he gets a strike there, as Bailey thought he had ball 4. Tried to sell a little bit, flipped the bat over. And now we're in a full count. Somebody's dugout's going to be excited after this pitch. Houston set. Bailey swing and a miss. Bears needed that one desperately. Needed that one bad. Down 3-0. Things not going their way. And the 9th batter of the inning now, Hunter Holland at the plate, bases loaded, 2 outs. 3 runs already across, 6-run lead for the Lions, looking for more. Houston off of a strikeout. Fires in another one. He might have found his motion now. Might have found his groove. A little bit of wind blowing out the center field. It's kind of swirling. That might not matter. See if we can get this one out into the outfield. If you're a Lion, test that win. But if you're the Bears, you're fine where it is right now. No balls, 1 strike. That one's in the dirt, unhittable. Good job blocking that one, keeping everything in front. Stover behind the plate. Counts even. 1-1. Loth, Trillo, and Alala. 3 on base. Holland at the plate. Swing and a miss. Bears are just 1 strike away. And there's not much you can celebrate when you're down 6-0, but a strikeout here. Bears are going to try to use that to spark this offense. So let's see what they get. 1-2, 2 outs. Nice long stare down from Houston. Comes set. And that one just too low. Looking for something to get him going. Holland swings, catches a piece of it, sends it straight back. We'll have a reset. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 6 runs on 6 hits for Mars Hill. Bears still looking for their first hit when they get back to the plate. It's been a long time waiting for Andrew Hazel. If you're the Bears, you want to get back to him and see if he's lost his step or his mojo after such a long inning. 3 pitching changes in this inning alone. And a swing and a miss. Houston got down 3-0, bases loaded, fought his way back for 1 strikeout, and then gets another strikeout at the end of the inning. But Mars Hill strikes for 3 more, doubles their lead now to 6-0 here on the Bear Sports Network.
I love being busy in my garden. I got flowers to plant and beds to clean out. When I was feeling really tired and not like myself, I saw a doctor. Look at me now. The doctors were good, they worked with me, and they laughed with me. I'm back to doing everything I love. I needed a doctor, and I found an expert for my heart.
Being a champion takes more than talent, more than the perfect pass, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the spirit to always push harder, the ability to overcome any hurdle, and the fire to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create. And the question isn't, can you do it? It's, will you?
Back here on the Bear Sports Network, Drew Glassy. Just the face you want to see if you're the Bears. As they're down 6-0 and looking for some type of momentum swing. Following what was a rough first portion of this game. Glassy will take a strike. Good pitch down there low, right at the kneecaps. Bears down 6-0. 3 runs in the first inning, 3 runs in the top of the fourth. And they can feel the sense of urgency picking up on this team. Andrew Hazel, it was quite some time between innings. 3 pitching changes for the Bears. A lot of batters. He gets a strikeout to start it out here. Good morning, good evening, and good night. Not easy to do to Drew Glassy. Coming in here about a 500 hitter and just made quick work of him. Will Jones now up. He got hit by a pitch right at the back of the helmet last time he was at the plate. See if he can get on base via hit this time. First pitch swinging. That one's up. Will it have a chance? It's going to have a chance to stay in, and it does. That'll be a foul ball fly out. It's just been that kind of day for the Bears so far. First pitch swinging. Took a good cut at it. Nice and high. Went straight back. And that one was able to stay in. Now Connor Smith looking to keep the inning going, do something for the Bears. And he's first pitch swinging as well. Just catches a piece of it. Looking for anything right now are the Bears, as they've just been stifled outside of a hit by pitch. Only runner that's been able to get on base, and he was shortly doubled off. Curveball rolled in there. Nice looking off speed pitch. Freshman out of Ontario, Canada. It's looking really good right now on the mound for the Lions. Puts one in the dirt. Smith gonna start the train of battling back. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Big swing, and just fouled it off. Trying to extend this inning to E.J. Rennell. Bears looking for anything right now. Another one fouled straight back, and just got to keep battling. Smith was a .302 hitter coming into the day. Takes that pitch high. This is the Bears offense that was pretty electric coming into this. Batting average of .318 coming into today, and so far just 1 run in game 1, and right now no hits through 3 2/3. Takes a pitch on the inside to get a full count. Hazel, after being up 2-0. Full count. And a swing and a miss. Connor Smith goes down, and that's another 1-2-3 inning for the Lions. We'll be back on the Bear Sports Network after 4. Lions lead the Bears 6-0.
Break great with Carolina West Wireless. Great new phones and a great customer experience, all on our great nationwide high-speed network. Stop by today and get big savings on select Samsung smartphones, like $350 off the Samsung Galaxy S20 and S20 Plus, and $350 off the Note 20 and Note 20 Ultra. The great savings continue with 4 lines of unlimited data for just $35 a month per line. Celebrate great savings and go stay connected wherever your travels take you.
In NCAA Division II, community engagement is an initiative at all 25 national championships because student athletes want to give back while competing for a national title. Over the course of the year, Division II student athletes have an opportunity to leave a lasting impression in local communities throughout the country. Whether Division II student athletes are volunteering at hospitals, schools, after-school care programs, foster homes, or retirement villages, they make a difference in the lives of others. In Division II, we rise to the opportunity and make community engagement ours.
Back here on the Bear Sports Network, presented to you by NBA Roofing. And your Bears down 6-0. Just been a rough day so far. 4th pitcher of the game is Joey Cobb. Lefty. Trying to do something now just to change the momentum of this game as the Lions have all control. Offense has been just silenced. Scotty Lee at the plate. He looks at a first pitch ball. Cobb, this is only his 2nd appearance of the season. And a big swing and a miss right there. Lee got hit by a pitch last inning and had a double in his first at-bat. He looks at another strike. And now Cobb up in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It's been a struggle for the Bears offensively, so the defense trying to do their part just to keep it close, do what they can. And a strikeout looking. Start off the inning, something positive for the Bears. Coming off of that rough inning. 3 pitching changes in the last inning. 3 runs were given up. But you start out this inning with a strikeout looking of Scotty Lee. And now up will be Kyle Jenkins. He scored on a walk. Takes a swing right there. Almost sawed off. That was a wooden bat. It might have split. That one was so far in on his hands. Just able to fight it off foul. Down in the count. Again, late on another one as Cobb gets ahead of him. 0-2. 2 walks on the day for Jenkins. A walk in the first inning and a walk in the 4th inning. Now we're here in the top of the 5th. And that one is low. Good looking pitch right there. Jenkins able to lay off of it. Cobb wanted that one a little bit, see with some of his facial expressions. He resets. Wind up the pitch. That's low again, so now we're even. 2-2. Trying to feed off of something if you're the Bears. It's been a rough day. And you just got to keep trying to get strikeouts if you're the pitchers. That one's roped out the left field up high. It's going to carry a little bit, but Rennell plays it nice and calm. Second out of the inning. F7 brings up Austin Treadway. Treadway's at the plate. He's 0 for 2 on the day. A strikeout and a fly out the center. A swing and a foul tip that's caught. So down in the count, 0-2. Correction, 1-1. And that one's high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Treadway, smaller frame batter. Still likes to take his cuts up there at the plate. Now, that one's in the dirt. Down in the count now, 3-1. And a foul ball. Straight back, Austin Treadway, senior, coming into today. He had played in all but one of the Lions games. 54 at-bats, a .333 hitter. Tough out there at the bottom of the lineup. On-base percentage of .373. Get some doubles. Slugging at .407. 16 RBIs on the season for Treadway. It's pretty impressive, being the fact that he hits usually lower in the lineup. And he ropes that one in between the shortstop and third baseman. Continue this inning. Single. Keeps it going to Chad Hubbard. And also stays along with the trend of Treadway, who's hitting .333. Well, that's what he's hitting so far in this game, too. Chad Hubbard now at the plate. He was hit by a pitch in his last at-bat, and he had a single in his first at-bat. Pops this one up over by the first base line. Mackey making a play at it. Will he have enough space? Will he have enough space? He's called off, and Kuda makes the catch. No damage done to the Bears this inning. And now they try to rally the troops at the plate and see if they can get something on the board to break this 6-0 game on the Bear Sports Network. Anthony Brown back with you on the Bear Sports Network. LR down 6-0 here, and E.J. Rennell at the plate looking to change the tide. Pitch on the outside right there. One ball, one strike. On the inside part of the plate, another ball to Rennell. He takes another one on the inside. That looked good from my angle, but instead Rennell ahead in the count. 3-1. He's only had one plate appearance, and it was a fly out to second base. And this one is absolutely roped out the left center. Gives chase. And that one is gone. Home run, E.J. Rennell. Finally, something positive for the Bears. As Rennell unleashes a big-time swing. Gets the Bears on the board. Well, that one just kept carrying. The wind is blowing out a little bit in that direction. And it carried just enough to get that one over the fence. You get a replay of it. E.J. Rennell finally something to go for the Bears. He just took a big swing and took it out over there. Broke up. It was a no-hit bid for Hazel. And now Nick Clarno at the plate. He looks at a first pitch strike. And Bears, thanks to a solo shot, finally showing a little sign of life. Waking up out of the hibernation. Hopefully, as the offense here is see a big swing just a little late. For the Bears. Clarno at the plate. It's been a while in the Bears' history since we've had back-to-back home runs. Let's see if we can get one right here. That one's in the dirt. Counts 1-2. Clarno struck out looking in his last appearance. Filthy all-speed pitch right in the middle. Just kind of froze him, locked him up. See if he'll be sitting on one this time. And he was. And it's driven out to center field. But just not enough. He gave it a chance. Well, that'd be the first out of the inning. Fly out straight to center. And he continues on to number 0, Bryce Stober. See if the Bears now can string together some runs or string together some hits and really get some life into this dugout, into this team. He's first pitch swinging off the edge of the bat. It's going to be a tough play, and it's a one-hop scoop and out. Good job right there with the infield of the Lions to make that play. Shortstop Chad Hubbard made the nice little pick. Short hopped it a little bit, but Scotty Lee has his back at first base. Mackey now at the plate. He takes a first pitch ball high. Mackey was a flyout victim in his first at bat. Fly out to shortstop. And that's a good looking off speed pitch. Gets the count even at 1-1. 2 outs here. And this one off the end of the bat, but it's going to fall. That might be 2 bases. As Mackey, he's going to make the turn and walk into second base standing. Finally, a little life out of the Bears. Home run and now a double. 2 outs in the inning. Let's see if they can get anything out of this. As Mackey standing in scoring position. David Bell, he's got some big hits on this season himself. A grand slam in the opening weekend series. He's got some power. He turns on this one right up the middle, and it's going to get by. Mackey, he's going to make a play for it at home. He turns. It's going to be a throw at the plate. They cut it off, and the Bears, just like that, get another run thanks to first pitch swinging from David Bell. And now there's life. Home run, double, RBI single. Wade Kuda looking to keep the wheels turning. Try to get it up to Glassy. Anything can happen once Drew Glassy's at the plate. It's a nice pitch right there by Hazel. Try to settle down. The Bears dugout with the first pitch strike, getting ahead. It's something he's done a good job of all day. Being efficient, getting ahead. Forcing the Bears to work on his time. That one skips, and David Bell will get to second base. And it's just a different life in the air now. That home run, it feels like it just got the Bears going a little bit. Something they've been asking for something. They said several times, this is momentum. No, this is momentum. And now it feels like they finally have some momentum going in their favor. 2 runs in this inning and another runner in scoring position out there. Kuda at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. And he looks at one high. Still a lot of steam coming off of the pitches of Hazel. It's that one. See kind of the dust shoot out of the mitt right there. Kuda at the plate. Looking to reach base. He calls for time after a long standoff. Set. That's a good looking pitch right there. Kuda lays off of it. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, runner on second base. The 2s are wild as there's been 2 runs scored here. The Bears looking for another one. Pitch is on the way. Kuda swings, gets it through the gap. Bell, there's going to be a play at the plate here. Here comes the throw. It's cut off, and that's 3 runs this inning for the Bears. Another RBI single. And now, just like that, Bears are back in this ball game. Cut this lead in half thanks to a big 2-out rally. Leadoff home run from E.J. Rennell. Solo shot. And then a double by Matt Mackey. RBI single from David Bell. And now an RBI single from Wade Kuda. Brings up the most dangerous man on the planet, Drew Glassy. And it's about time for him to be due. He doesn't have a hit in this game, but coming into today hitting .479. Got a couple hits in game 1, 2 to even raise that average. It's about his time. And he looks at a good first pitch strike. Good job right there slowing him down. Kuda over there at first base. He can run. There's a shift on in the infield. Outfield plays pretty straight up. Glassy looks at a pitch. 1-1. This might be the at-bat that could change the tide of the game if you're the Bears. Glassy could get a hit here or something. Who knows what can happen. Will Jones has been able to get on base all day. He pulls this one right down the line, and look at what I found. Scotty Lee able to get the glove down, make the play. But the Bears strike for 3 and cut this deficit in half. A little life now, a little fight going into the top of the 6th here on the Bear Sports Network. Back here on the Bear Sports Network, Anthony Brown, as the Bears finally showed some life, cut the deficit in half here, 6-3 on the Bear Sports Network. This game is presented to you by NBA Roofing. And Cobb back out on the mound. On the mound, he's going to face Jordan Loth, the leadoff hitter. And he gets a strike right there, even the count, 1-1. Top of the 6th. Loth today, he's got a fly ball out, a ground out, and he's been walked. Two balls, one strike. And after getting 3 runs in the last inning, you got to think for Cobb, the most important thing to do here is try to make this inning as fast as possible. Times for a quick time call. And the pitch is low for another walk. Puts Loth on base. Good looking pitch, but unable to get it to hit the zone. Lions haven't been a threat to steal as much today. Now Ruben Trillo, he's got a double and a triple. Looking to add on to what's been a good second game for him. It's quiet in game 1, and so far in game 2 he's been able to make some noise. The triple then came across the plate as part of a 2-run home run for Tyler Lala, who's on deck. Good check over there. Mackey with a nice catch, as that one almost got away. We're going to have a balk call, actually. So, via balk, Loth will move up to second. Quick check of the note cards. Just an update on some of the other action going around the campus after this pitch. One in the dirt. softball team was able to get a nice comeback win in overtime or in extra innings. And get a pitcher's mound visit. Winning 6-5 over UVA Wise in game 1 in 8 innings thanks to a walk-off double from Hannah Jennings. That's what brought the Bears back and gave them the win in extras. So they'll be having game 2 go on over there, across the street in just a little bit. And over here in our game 2, the Bears started out pretty dead, 6-0. Bottom of the 5th finally showed some life. Started out with E.J. Rennell. Big solo shot home run. Mackey gets a double. A couple of singles later. And it's a 3-6 game, but now with trouble. Down 2-0. Runner on second base. No outs. Bears looking for something here so they can try to stay in this one. They believe their offense is good enough to get them back in it. Haven't even had production from Glassy, Clarino, some of the big names in their lineup. And they're still in it. And now Trillo at the plate up 2-0. Big swing and a miss. I always say it. Struggling with your technique or whatever, coach comes out and either calmly talks to you, yells at you, whatever they do. The first couple pitches after that are always a strike. And that one's high right there. Now counts 3-1. Runner at second, base open at first. Don't want to get in any trouble though. Lala, he's got a lot of power. And that one will be a walk. Good looking pitch low, but ends up being another walk. It's 2 walks to start off this inning. Runners on first and second because of it. Tyler Lala at the plate. He had a 2-run bomb in the first inning. Fly out to second base. And then a walk after that. So we're going to have a quick pitching change here as Joey Cobb did his job. He came in. He was pretty efficient. But unable to get it out here in the top of the 6th. We'll be back on the Bear Sports Network. Back here on the Bear Sports Network, number 34, Cannon Butler, comes into the game now. Bears' 5th pitcher of the day. He had to use 3 of them in the 4th inning alone. Butler comes in now. Second appearance on the season and absolutely fires in a fastball. That one to wake up the crowd. Big swing and a miss from Lala. Runners on first and second, no outs for Butler. A little bit of a sidearm to his motion. Slings it in there. He's ahead 2-0. Some hit and running going on as well for the Lions. A swing, and that one's coming right at the dugout. I've already had a couple hit in this direction, so got my attention. So Lala was ahead of that one. Still 0-2 in the count. Runners on first and second. And Butler, this would be a big strikeout right here. Steps off. Just throws over to second, nice and calmly. Take it in. After all that, we reset. And that one's pulled over here to third. Second. First. Double play. Nicely done by the Bears right there as they're able to turn two. 5-4-3 double play. 2 outs just like that. Five, 4-3 double play gets Butler 2 outs. Runner on third now though. Hunter or Trevor Bailey at the plate. Fly out, strikeout for Bailey. He gets a first pitch ball though. Lothus over here first. He got a leadoff walk to start the inning. A swing and a miss right there. And you could just sense the importance of this at bat right here. Both dugouts leaning on the fence, leaning on the rail, ready for something to happen. And that one fouled straight back now. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Cannon Butler. Bears dugout's just ready to explode here. You got to be careful if there's a strikeout. Somebody might lose their mind. Butler set the pitch. Swing and a miss. He lets out a yell, and you can see the dugout. They storm the field. They get out of trouble right there. That'll wake you up, and this Bears team, they're ready now. A little bit of trouble, first and second, no outs. They get the double play and then a big-time strikeout. And now 6-3, looking to close into this deficit even more, the Bears. We'll be back on the Bears Sports Network.
Being a champion takes more than skill, more than endless drills, more than using your head. Being a champion takes the heart to give it your all, the agility to thrive from any angle, and the relentless drive to be the best. Welcome to Division 2, where the pursuit is yours to create, and the question isn't, can you do it? It's will you?
Back here on the Bear Sports Network, LR down 6-3, but building momentum now in this middle part of this game. Bottom of the sixth, right fielder Will Jones up at the plate. Got hit by a pitch in his first at-bat, flew out in his second at-bat, and now he's looking to get a hit here. So you're trying to build on the momentum that this Bears team has built. It's a new pitcher on the mound for the Lions, Connor Presnell. A little high and tight right there with the first pitch ball. Will Jones took a big swing at that one. We had a leadoff home run last inning. Will was looking for one right there as well. See, his eyes got big. He must have thought he saw something. And after that, the count's even 1-1, reset. And that's a nice job of slowing him down. Presnell. Jones now down 1-2 after a couple of big swings here. On the outside, takes for a ball, evens up the count. And this one rolled over, and that'll just go foul. Sophomore Presnell out of Stockbridge, Georgia, Locust Grove High School. And Jones almost went there, but just able to hold up just enough. Runs this count full. Now here comes the payoff pitch. He turns on it. Is it going to fall? And it will, right into left field. What an at-bat by Will Jones right there. Gets the leadoff single. This Bears team, they were dead. They had no life. And now all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they've been able to put it together a little bit. Connor Smith now wanting to keep the train going. Will Jones at first. Threat to run, but I don't know if he will here. Smith takes the first pitch for a ball on the outside. That's a good one right there. It's the 6th appearance on the season for Presnell. Has an ERA of 1.76. Tough guy to get runs off of. But the Bears got the position right here. That one's roped out in the center field, and it's going to drop. Will Jones pushing for third, and he gets there. Great job of base running, and after 2 hits, the Bears are back in business. Connor Smith with the single, and the man with the biggest swing of the day, E.J. Rennell. He comes up to the plate. Will Jones going first to third, puts runners at the corner after a single from Connor Smith. E.J. Rennell last time up had a absolute bomb of a shot right next to the scoreboard. Had some height on it. The wind's blowing even harder. Now he might be able to get another one if he wants to. And he lays off of it, but it's a strike. It's a high first pitch strike. Rennell gets himself together. Wind is just picking up here. And a big swing out in front of it. Good job. Second time we've seen that now. Preston will be able to slow down his pitches and the batters not be able to adjust. Runners on the corner, no outs. Great opportunity for the Bears. And he fouls this one off straight down and I think off of his shin. Take a little bit of a walk. And this one is out. It's in the gap. It's going. They're searching. It's at the wall, and it's caught. But that'll be far enough to bring in one and advance another. So that's another RBI for Ritnell. He gave it a ride out there. He tried to tie this one up. It just died out there by the warning track. But after a catch, Will Jones will score on the sacrifice fly. Just like that, it's a two-run game. Nick Clarno at the plate. Another run out there in scoring position at second. And Clarno, he takes one high and tight. Has to turn out of the way. And this dugout is alive of the Bears. They were so quiet. Started this game. So uncharacteristic of them, but now they're up and running. Clarno toe taps and watches another one goes by. Gonna get a timeout and get a mound visit here, as I think the pressure's starting to build up for the Lions. You can feel it. The Bears, they've been able to get 4 runs over the last inning and a third. Runner out there on second right now, and still a very dangerous part of the lineup coming up. Clarno up now, Stober. And if they can extend it even farther than that, Mackey, who got a double in his last at-bat. Looking to just keep the train going for the Bears. Down 6-0 at one point. The Bears are finally within striking range. Trying to get their first win. Or correction, the Bears are outscoring opponents 27-8 in the 6th inning. Absolute monster inning for the Bears. And they've got one so far here. They're looking for another one, and maybe a couple more with 27-8 comparison. This is a good inning for the Bears. Clarno, again, a victim of the post-mound visit strike. Counts now, sits at 2-1. And that one just fouled. Tried to make a nice play down here. Coach out of the dugout to snag a foul ball, but unable to get it. Full count, or counts even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second base in the form of Connor Smith. Nick Clarno at the plate, looking for something. Hasn't got a hit yet. And he has a good eye on that one. Tried to slow him down. Didn't offer at it. Runner in scoring position. Tying run at the plate. Nice little stare off. Presnell. Sophomore comes set. Clarno ropes that one in the left field. And I think we're going to have runners on the corner. Good job in the outfield. Cutting that one off, but Clarno battling, gets the single. Puts runner on the corner. And keeps the pressure up.
Now setting up to the plate, the catcher, number 0.
And Bryce Stober comes up in a very, very big spot. I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't looking at a bunt opportunity here. Get the wheels turning, but the defense of the Lions has been crisp today. They've made a lot of good plays, no errors. None in this game, the first game as well. And there you go, try to set up for the bunt, but it'll go straight back and in the air. Good job by the Bears, or good luck for the Bears for that one to go out of play. Runners on the corner. No balls. 1 strike. Bryce Stober at the plate. Stober puts that one on the ground. This one is dangerous. 6-4 double play to end the inning. Ends the threat of the Bears. They get one more and they get closer. But after 6, they're still losing 6-4 on the Bear Sports Network.
Cordell Harris Insurance Agency, a family-owned and operated business serving the Hickory area since 1981. Where we strive to take care of you and your den like family. As an independent insurance agency, we offer a vast spectrum of coverage for your commercial and personal insurance needs with our extensive network of providers. Cordell Harris Insurance Agency is a proud sponsor of Lenoir-Rhyne Athletics. Protect your den with Cordell Harris. Go Bears!
Hickory's hometown jeweler celebrates our hometown teams, college sweethearts. These couples met and fell in love in Hickory and have been together ever since. For the past 38 years, we've helped our clients celebrate a lot of milestones, and stories like these are some of our favorites. Bring your love back to where it all began. Show your college sweetheart the past as you look together to the future, and let us help you start your future here at Oz's Jewelers.
Back here on the Bear Sports Network, I'm Anthony Brown. It's the Bears, the top of the 7th inning here, down 6-4. Cannon Butler back on the mound. Don't face a big swing out of Hunter Holland. As I said, coming into today, Bears were sitting in 5th place in the conference. So these are important games. You still try to stay close to the top. Don't want to drop too many of them. And they're making a nice push right now to try to get back into the race. 11-6. Butler at Holland right now. 1-1 in the count. Butler comes set. Slings that one in for another strike. A little low. Gets the call. Now the Bears battling. That one's down in the dirt. I want to run the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Counts full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Holland, he has a single on the day. Other than that, ground out and a strikeout. Full count here. And it's a swing and a miss. Butler gets the strikeout. Bears this year are 0-4 when trailing after 6 innings, so they're going to look to change that fortune. So they have 3 more innings before this one's over. This one's a foul ball. Scotty Lee at the plate. Scotty Lee, he had a double in his first at-bat, was hit by a pitch, and then struck out looking last time up. That's a swing and a miss. Butler, he's done his job since he's come in. He's gotten strikes, he's gotten outs, and he looks good. Steps off. We're going to have a reset. No balls, 2 strikes. Butler gets him looking. He's done nothing but just be a cannon in there. Cannon Butler gets the strikeout looking of Scotty Lee. Brings up Kyle Jenkins. Walked in his first appearance, walked in his second appearance, flew out in his third appearance. So he's 0 for 1 on the day. One ball, no strikes. And that one, right on the outside. Umpire thought he's going to give it to him. Thought about it for a second, but ultimately said no. And this one's sky high out in the left field. Rennell, he backs up, makes a play on it, makes a read, and gets the out. That'll do here for the top of the 7th. It's time to stretch on Durham Field here on the Bear Sports Network. Bears coming up to bat, down 2 in the bottom of the 7th. Anthony Brown back here with you on the Bear Sports Network, brought to you by NBA Roofing. Matt Mackey at the plate for the Bears. Looking to continue what's been a stretch of offense that we haven't seen at all today. Last time up, he got a big double. First pitch swinging here. That one was right at me. I thought I was going to have a play on it. Building took it out instead. Mackey now down 0-1 in the count. Fights one off the hands. And now Mackey even in the count. 1-1. Looking to get the party started. Out in front. Got it down and away. Big swing for Mackey. And a big swing and a miss right there gets the strikeout. That'll just bring next up to the plate David Bell. He had an RBI single that scored Mackey. That was part of the fifth inning. That really is what kind of brought this Bears team alive. And he's first pitch swinging. Fouls that one off. Right at the front of the bullpen. Not wasting any time on that one. Swing and a miss. And that one's in the air out to left field. It's going to stay in play. It's going to be caught nice and easy out there in left field for a fly out. So, F7 brings up Wade Kuda. Bears made noise. That fifth inning started out with 2-run hitting, or 2-out hitting. Let's see if they can get a 2-out hit right here from Kuda. He's out in front of it. That's a give attempt, and that's a miss. Kuda now down 0-2 in the count. And a swing and a miss will end the inning. Bears go 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the seventh. We're going to the top of the eighth. Bears down 6-4 on the Bear Sports Network. back here on the Bear Sports Network. As the wind's starting to pick up, I'm trying to keep my score sheets down. This game has picked up an interest. Top of the 8th now, and the Bears have fought all the way back from a 6-0 lead or deficit to just a 2-run deficit now. First pitch strike from Cannon Butler. Butler gets ahead. Austin Treadway. That one's fouled off. And now Butler again ahead of Treadway. Looking to keep the streak going. He's been able to get a lot of outs. And he gets a strikeout right there. Serving up K's is what the Butler is doing right now. Brings up the next batter, Chad Hibbard. Hibbard on the day. He had a single in the second inning. Hit by pitched, fly out. So, 1 for 2. Stands in now. He looks at a strike. Big swing and a miss. And a swing and a miss right there. Another strikeout. Cannon Butler. 2 up, 2 down. Courtesy of a good morning, good evening, and good night strikeout to Chad Hibbard. Now brings in Jordan Loth. Nine pitches, 9 strikes. Or 6 pitches, 6 strikes. And the 7th one is a ball to Loth. Good pitch on the outside, gets the strike call. Counts even 1-1. And that one's off the end of the bat. It's gonna hang in the air, slicing, and it'll just fall foul. So now 1 ball, 2 strikes, and looking to strike out the side here. I've said it a bunch already. I'll say it again. If he strikes out this side, this dugout will absolutely lose their mind. And that one's on the inside, taking for a ball. And that one off the face of the umpire. It never feels too nice. Take a moment, gather himself. See, the coaches are going to go out there. I'm doing my research right now, trying to find out when's the last time the Bears were able to overcome such a large deficit, as this one was 6-0 at one point. I'm still going back. I'm all the way in 2017 and still haven't found anything close. This Bears team here showing a lot of resiliency. They've made this one a game, 6-4. Still 6 outs to play with if you're the Bears. You got 2 outs in this inning. Cannon Butler, since coming in, has done a great job of just getting strikeouts, calming the defense down. And then the bats woke up to help him. Now, after a short pause, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jordan Loth at the plate, already 2 strikeouts this inning. Cannon Butler, that one's fouled right off. It's going to be tossed out. Battle going on at the plate right now. Bears fighting. And that one also gets fouled off. Just staying alive. Butler comes set. Loth. Swing and a miss. And the Butler did it. And give that man his chain. Strikes out the side. Fires up the dugout. Bears down 2. Looking to get something going here on the Bear Sports Network. Back here on the Bear Sports Network, LR trying to pull off a major comeback. Down 6-0 to start out this game, lifeless. And then a big 3-run 5th inning juvenilized this team. Offense is back going. Drew Glassy at the plate. And he takes a first pitch ball. Glassy. Nothing more dangerous than a hot hitter that hasn't got any hits yet. And that's what he is right now. He turns on that one. It's in the gap. They're going to play it well. It's a long throw. Able to get him out. Second baseman Treadwell has done a great job all day with Glassy. They have him playing deep in the hole. But he's been able to come up and make the throws on a couple of times. Now Will Jones up at the plate. Jones got a single on his last at bat. He got stranded though. wasn't able to come in and score. Or correction, he was able to score. That was in the 6th inning. Big swing right there. Evens the count up 1-1. I said it before, nobody on the roster right now has more multi-hit games than Will Jones. And he's looking for a multi-hit game right now. That one's fouled off. Taking off the mask, the catcher. So ump will give him a sec to gather himself and walk out there and place the ball. And Will, a big swing and a miss. That'll be a strikeout. Presnell has done a good job after having a rough start to his inning. He's calmed it down and done a good job of being able to give some length for the Lions here. Connor Smith now. He had a single in his last at bat. Just 4 outs left for the Bears if they want to try to pull this comeback off. We're running out of time, running out of outs. That one's going to be in play. It's going to be a quick play. It's going to be a good play. Chad Hubbard. And the infield of this Lions team, they just haven't made any mistakes today. They go 1-2-3 with the Bears right there. And we're going to go to the top of the 9th here on the Bear Sports Network. Back here on the Bear Sports Network and following, striking out the side, Cannon Butler. Gonna try to channel that energy again. Ruben Trillo at the plate. A swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss. Cannon Butler is just locked in. And this one is going to be hit out into left center. That's going to fall. Good job by Trillo. Stand behind the ball. And not being phased by all the strikes being poured in. Tyler Lala. Forever ago, he started this game off with a 2-run home run. Hasn't done much since. Fly out was part of a double play. And now he gets the first pitch strike. And now a lot of noise being made out of that Lions dugout. Check over at the runner. Good pitch on the inside, misses. While even 1-1. And that one catches Lala on the leg. Runner will advance to second. Bunt shown, bunt put down. Only play at 1. It's going to be made. First out. Mackey able to catch, touch the base. Runners on second and third. 1 out. That'll bring up. We're going to have a, looks like we're going to have a pitching change here actually, which is fitting because we're going to have a pinch hitter as well. We'll get all the numbers, everything I need to know so I can call this, and we'll be prepared after this break. Now in for the game. Now in the game for the Bears, Ian Foggo. And at the plate, Cam Reynolds. So 2 changes here. We need the 2 new faces. Get a chance to leave their impact on this game. Runners on second and third, infield in. They're going to try to cut anything off at the plate. And first pitch strike. That one is going to be punched out into left center. That's going to bring across 2 runs. 2 RBI double by Cam Reynolds. Puts the Lions back up 8-4. Gut punch to the Bears. You gotta lock back in. You gotta run around second base, so you can't really drop your head. Foggo now. Looking at Scotty Lee. Pitch is on the way. And that's another one inside on Lee. Foggo now trying to get set. And he gets a swing, and that's a foul tip into the glove for strike 1. Scotty Lee has been at a double, been hit by a pitch, struck out looking his last 2 times at the plate. A big swing and a miss right there, so it's back even. Gotta believe after striking out looking his previous 2 times, if it's close, Scotty Lee will be pulling the trigger here. A lot of dancing over there at second base by Reynolds. That one's fouled off. That one's fouled off straight back. Good job staying alive by Lee. Foggo comes set. Even count 2-2. Runner on second base, 1 out. That's another foul ball. Good job by Lee just battling. Sun is slowly going down. The wind is picking up. That one's high. Runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. 2 RBI double from Cam Reynolds. Put 2 runs back on the board for the Lions. Has to lead to 8-4 now. There you go. And they're going to call that a swing and a miss. Scotty Lee is a strikeout victim. 2 outs in the inning now. It's Kyle Jenkins. Comes up to the plate. Big swing and a miss right there. Jenkins today. Walk, fly out. And now he's down 0-1. The 6th pitcher of the game for the Bears. That's another strike. Strike call right there. Counts 0-2. Fargo, after a brief pause, now ready. Looking for a big out here. That one's popped up. I want to get out of play. The land behind me. And that one's high. Count runs to 1-2. Jenkins just battling. On the outside, runners going. Reynolds running on that one. He gets the base easy. Now runner at third. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And Fargo on the mound. That one fouled off right over my head. Just making sure we stay on our toes over here. Fargo gets a new ball. Wipes the sweat off his face. Sun's declining a little bit, so it's right in his face. He's looking for a big put out here. And he gets a swing and a miss. That'll do it for this inning. But before the Lions get out with 2 strikeouts back to back, they were able to strike for 2 runs, extend this lead back up to 4, and air up 8-4. Bears need 4 if they want to come back in the bottom half of the 9th on the Bear Sports Network. Back here on the Bear Sports Network, Anthony Brown bringing to you the final half inning of Game 2 of this 4-game set. Second game today of this doubleheader. Presented by NBA Roofing and EJ Rennell, number 10 at the plate. He's already got a solo shot today. He's first pitch swinging. That one's going to be taken care of by Treadwell over there, second base. As Carlton Jackson, senior right-hander, is in to close. This game got close. Bears were looking like they were in position to possibly get their largest comeback win of the season. And now they got some work to do if they want to pull it out. Or not just for the season, maybe in their history. Clarendon down, 0-1. It's been an eventful day. Clarendon looking to keep the theatrics going. That's another strike down low. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. And Clarendon at the plate, looking for a reason to extend this game. He takes one inside, scoots off the plate a little bit. Clarendon got the courtesy of playing third base today. Normally get to see him behind the mound or behind the plate. He fights this one off. And that one's in the dirt. Runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Clarendon looking for a big-time hit right here. Something to get this started. Just get on base. You need 4 runs to tie if you're the Bears, so you need some base runners. And he gets behind that one. There was a lot of steam on that. So that goes, bounces into the parking lot. Count still full. 3-2. 1 out. Money pitch is on the way. And that's low. Clarendon earns a walk. Bryce Stober comes up to the plate, and we'll have a pinch runner out there. Ethan Smith. Ethan Smith will now go in to be a pinch runner for Clarendon. Bryce Stober behind the plate, or at the plate. He's been behind the plate all day playing at the catcher spot, and right now he's going to be up there with a bat in his hands looking to continue the carousel. Looks at a first pitch ball. That one's another one low. (3-0). You need base runners here. I'd be extremely surprised if he swings at all. If you're the Bears, you just need people on base. And that one's high. 4-pitch walk. And trouble's brewing if you're the Lions. Matt Mackey now at the plate. And how big will those 2 runs in the top of the 9th come out to be? We're going to get a stoppage here. And a quick mound visit as those 2 runs in the top of the 9th could come back to be huge. Extending this lead up to 4. Whereas we could have been in a situation now where Mackey could have been the winning run at the plate. But instead, Bears still got a lot of work to do. Excuse me. Still have a lot of work to do. game started out 3 runs in the top of the first for Mars Hill. And then another 3 runs in the top of the fourth. Some trouble from the Bears. Gave them a 6-0 lead. Finally, the Bears showed some life in the bottom of the 5th. They were able to get 3 runs themselves. It all started after E.J. Rennell solo shot home run to start that inning. A couple of singles later, and since then, the Bears have showed a little more life at the plate, had some more situations, but they haven't been able to get even or ahead yet. And if they want to win, they're going to have to do that here in this inning. They got 2 more outs to play with, 2 runners on. Matt Mackey at the plate, tying run on deck. And the first pitch is outside. That's 5 straight balls. Jackson has not been able to hit the zone. And finally, a strike is in there. Mackey's still in a pretty good position. That one's also on the outside. Mackey now ahead 2-1. He's got a double today. And he takes a big swing right there. Missed it. Taps his helmet. Tells himself to reset. 2-2. 1 out. Speed all over in this game. That one's on the outside, runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, a payoff pitch. You don't want to load the bases up because then that could bring the tying run to the plate if you're Mars Hill, so you got to expect something here. Mackey, he gets something, it's sliced up and lost in the sunlight. That one's going to drop. And everybody moves up. Mackey gets the single right there, and there's still life. Still life in these Bears as the tying run is now at the plate. And we'll actually have a pinch hitter. Number 12, Damian Pierce. Pierce is going to pinch hit for Bell. And with one swing of the bat, Pierce could be able to tie this game up. Big lefty, but simply he just wants to keep it moving. Has 1 out now. Bears are actually in a position to threaten. And that's a big swing. Jackson started him out for the off-speed pitch. And now Pierce stands in. And he takes one on the outside, runs the count even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Base is loaded, can't put him anywhere. And another big swing, and this time he doesn't make contact. Pierce might want to take a little bit off. You could see he's clearly looking for something big and dangerous. He's a big swinger, though, so if he makes contact, it's going to go a long way. That's on the inside. Keeps the count even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out in this inning. This is getting interesting. Jackson, he's set. Brings the pitch. And that one gets right over. We're going to look for 2 to end it. That's 1. And Treadwell makes the play. Game-ending double play. 4 unassisted at second. And then over to 3 to end it. Bears threaten. But the infield play and just the defense of the Lions was big when they needed it, and they win both games today. First one by a score of 3-1, second one by a score of 8-4. Bears gave it an effort, they gave it a chance. They'll wrap up today and wrap up this series tomorrow with 2 more games, so join us for that. Thank you for listening on the Bear Sports Network.